students and namaste everyone. I am Dhaval sir and our today's topic is from your standard 8th textbook, chapter number 3, Nationalism in India. Right, so this is going to be our third lecture for this chapter. In the first part of this chapter, we had seen the factors affecting or the factors that led to the rise of nationalism in India. Then we saw the formation of Indian National Congress, okay, in the second lecture, and as well as saw the partition of Bengal, then the Bang Bhang movement, okay, Swadeshi movement, and now in this third lecture we'll see the rise of the moderates, the extremists, right? Then the Lucknow Pact, okay, then the Muslim League. So uh, these points we'll discuss in this third lecture, okay, and who were the extremists, who were the moderates. So to understand that, let us begin the chapter, okay. So here, as you can see, the paragraph starts with the rise of extremist, but there is a printing error, I think so, because there instead of extremist it has to be a moderate, because the whole paragraph is regarding the moderates, okay. So here it should be moderates, okay. Yeah, that is MO, okay, DERATES, okay. Okay, so instead of extremist, it should be moderates, rise of moderates. Now, who were moderates? Okay, we'll see that leaders like Dadabhai Nauroji, Surendranath Banerjee, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Firoz Shah Mehta believed in acquiring political rights through constitutional measures. Now we know what is constitution, right? So the rules and regulations specified in the form of a written or oral form is known as constitution, and these leaders, they believed that they should fight against the Britishers, uh, following the rules and regulations, okay, and they were not much aggressive, okay. So they were known as the moderates, okay. Since they had adopted a moderate attitude, moderate means not too fierce, not too violent, and not too peaceful, okay. So that is known as moderate, okay. So moderate attitude as per the trend of the time. So uh, at that time the trend was like not to fight in an aggressive way against the Britishers, okay. The moderates prepared a strong ground for national awakening by uniting the educated middle class, right? Because if the person is educated, he will be having a lot of knowledge, he will be well aware what to do and what not to do, okay. So they did a great work of awakening, okay, national awakening by uniting the educated middle class. They sowed the seeds of self rule, equality, democracy, freedom in the minds of Indians. So that means they made the people aware. Okay, this all people, they were very well qualified and educated people. So they had the knowledge of the system going all around the world, and therefore they explained the people of India that India belongs to us, and we are the people of India, and we should have all the freedom, all the liberty, rights, okay. And as the Britishers, they did not give any kind of uh, rights or freedom to the Indian people, which was absolutely wrong, okay. And as we are the people of India, we should be ruling India. That means self rule, okay, or Swarajya. Swa means self and Rajya means rule. So we the people of India should be controlling or taking the decisions of our country and not the people of other country, okay. So this was made clear to the people of India, okay. And the outcome of their work formed a group of Indian youth who were enthusiastic, awakened and confident. So due to their efforts, okay, the youth of India, they got together, and as we all know, the youth, that is the youngsters, the people of India, they were very energetic and enthusiastic. Okay, so they all got together and they fought against the Britishers. So these were the moderates. Okay, now here it is written moderate leaders, where it should be actually extremist. Extreme means too much. So extremist leaders means the leaders who are very fierce, who are very violent. Okay, so as I said here, instead of moderate leaders, the heading should be extremist leaders. Why? Because we'll see the paragraph read out and we'll understand, because this paragraph is regarding the extremist. Okay, in contrast to the moderate ideology, in contrast means in opposite to. Okay, in contrast to the moderate ideology, there was a group of three leaders: Lala Lajpat Rai from Punjab, Bal Gangadhar Tilak from Maharashtra, and Bipin Chandra Pal from Bengal. These leaders wanted to acquire the self rule not as a favor but as their right. Favor means we can say dan. Okay, have it. Okay, but they did not want it as a favor, because they knew that it is our right. Okay, so they wanted in the form of a right. Right means adhikar. Okay, so they followed the policy of aggression and revolution, and hence were called the extremists. So they were very fierce and revolutionary, aggressive. Okay, and if the Britishers did not accept their demand, they were ready to fight against them. Okay, and they were ready to fight and go to any extreme limits. So therefore they were known as the extremists. So we'll study about these leaders. The first one is Lokmanya Tilak, 1856 to 1920. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, popularly known as Lokmanya Tilak, was a prominent extremist leader. He gave the slogan Swaraj. So I've already explained you the meaning of Swaraj. Swa means self and Raj means rule, self rule. Okay, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. Okay, so he just thought that it is our right to get our own country back and the rule of our own country. So what he is saying, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. So he started the celebration of Ganesh Chaturthi and Shivaji Jayanti. Okay, many a times we think that how this festival came into existence. So in India, there are many festivals behind which there are many reasons, right? So one of the reason of why Ganesh Chaturthi started is during the British rule, they were so strict that the people were not allowed to get together. They were not allowed to exchange the ideas and the thoughts, right? They had a strict control on the people. So through this different celebrations, the people of India got together, they made different plans, and then they executed them. Okay, he started two newspapers, namely Kesari in Marathi and Maratha in English. Okay, so these were the newspapers started by Lokmanya Tilak. Right, why these newspapers were started? So in order to bring the awareness among people. Okay, and the people, they can be made aware, and a feeling of nationalism can be developed in them. Its impact was noteworthy, right? So it had a great impact, and he played an important role in the home rule movement in 1900 and 16th century. Now what was home rule movement? That we'll see here. Okay, uh, it is coming in the next page. Fine, so at that time we'll learn about what is home rule movement. Before that, we still have Lala Lajpat Rai and Bipin Chandra Pal. So Lala Lajpat Rai, 1856 to 1928. Lala Lajpat Rai became popularly as Punjab Kesari of or Shere Punjab. So he was known by the name of Punjab Kesari or Shere Punjab. He was badly beaten in a lathi charge while protesting against the Simon Commission, and it became the reason of his death. Right, so this we have already seen. that during the arrival of Simon Commission, Lala Lajpat Rai was in charge of this procession, and he was very badly beaten by the Britishers, and therefore he met with the death. He had quoted what he had quoted: the government which attacks its own innocent subjects. Here, subject means the people, has no claim to be called a civilized government. Okay, bear in mind, such a government cannot survive for long. I declare that the blows means this, blows struck at me will be the last nail in the coffin of the British rule in India. That means he's trying to say that as the Britishers are treating the Indian people very cruelly, uh, and actually the government who is in power should not execute such kind of thing towards the people, but as they are not thinking about the Indians and they are cruelly behaving towards the Indians, he thought that this rule is not going to last long. Okay, and he said that it will come to an end soon. Okay, next is Bipin Chandra Pal. So Bipin Chandra Pal was one among the trio. Trio means a pair of three. It was Lal, Bal and Pal. Okay, Lala Lajpat Rai. Then, as we saw, Bipin Chandra Pal, and the third one is Gangadhar Tilak. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Okay, so Bal, Lal and Pal. So initially, he came in contact with Brahmo Samaj. He started a weekly. Weekly means the magazine which is given to the people every week. Okay, which is distributed every week. So the name was New India, and a newspaper Vande Mataram. The British government accused him of provoking the youngsters in violent activities. Accused means uh, the British government told that you are acting against the Britishers, right? So to accuse means what, right? So you all might have heard about the word gunegar, right? So he was held responsible, okay, for provoking. Provoking means uttejit karna. So provoking the youngsters in violent activities. So Britishers believed that due to Bipin Chandra Pal, the youngsters were getting more and more violent towards the Britishers. Okay, so he was in favor of acquiring Swaraj through revolution. Okay, so that is fighting against the Britishers. Then next is the establishment of the Muslim League. Okay, in the year 1906, the Britishers had adopted the policy of divide and rule that we have already seen. Nationalism was growing at a quick pace. Pace means speed, very quickly or rapidly in India, and the Britishers found it necessary to break the national unity. Okay, so what the Britishers again thought, that if the national unity is broken, okay, and majorly there were the Indians, that is the Hindus and the Muslims in India, and they knew it that if they'll break the unity, then they can succeed. Okay, so they could successfully convince a group of Muslim leaders into forming the Muslim League. It was formed in Dhaka, which is currently in Bangladesh, in 1600 or 1906 century, and the religious head of Muslims name is Aga Khan, Nawab of Dhaka, that is Salim Ullah Khan, Viceroy Minto, and his private secretary Dunlop Smith played a vital role in the establishment of Muslim League. Right. So many a times, if you might have heard, it is said that who is the father of Pakistan, right? So it is said that Muhammad Ali Jinnah, but actually it was Viceroy Minto, okay, who had given birth or who had given uh, the existence to Pakistan. Because if he had not created difference between the Hindus and the Muslims, right, then till date India would be the undivided India. Okay, India, Pakistan, and every means all of them would have been together only. Okay, right. So As I said, that Minto was the father or who gave the existence to Pakistan, right? Fine. So that was all about today. Today we saw the leaders, about the leaders, that is the moderates and the extremists, okay, and how did they work. And still we'll continue the remaining part of the chapter, that is the Home Rule movement, okay. Then it is the Lucknow Pact and Subhash Chandra Bose and Azad Hind Fauj, okay. In the last and the final, that is the fourth lecture of this chapter. So in this lecture I had to explain you this much only, okay. So I'll end my lecture over here, and the remaining part of the chapter will be completed in the fourth and the last lecture for this chapter, okay. Till then, thank you everyone for watching my video.